There you go, the GT1s. GT2 time. Now our turn. So this is the first time I've ever driven the Warrener, as always. Okay, that didn't help. Oh, almost. Almost hit that inside barrier. Because this hasn't been the greatest start. Oh. I'll take that. Okay, not a lot of grip in this. John has a massive lead already. I'm up into second now after that. And as always, I'm just trying to get used to the car again. There's John on the left, huge lead already. He started on pole position, managed to get away. Obviously this is, as we've seen with the PC race, this is where I'm at my best, because the fatigue will start to set in and I just get worse and worse, especially after that Xbox One race. It was, yeah, I'm feeling it. Oh, crash already. There you go. So I've got no, I've got all the upgrades on this time again. So if you remember the last LSGP race, oh, crash. The last LSGP race, round 4, I didn't have the turbo on the Prairie. John was massively quick there, so he could end up keeping this win all the way to the end, really. He's currently 15 seconds ahead after 2 laps. That's absolutely crazy. I mean, a lot of that is just from starting on pole position and getting the... You do get a good advantage if you stay out of trouble and other people get into trouble. Oh, bad start. Made a mistake. Back into second. figure out how to be quick with the Warner. Oh. That's not the way to be quick with the Warner. Beginning to slowly get to grips with the car. Catching up to Brad Starr for that second place. John is 23 seconds ahead and already beating one of the GT2s. We've got GT1s coming up to overtake us very shortly already. Wow, that was quick. This is gonna be hectic. Being overtaken all the time. Battle for the lead in GT1. Dan is currently in the lead. Definitely moving in the braking zone, but never mind. Cloud McShort in second. Good showing from him, nicely done. Can I follow through? No, not quite. Ah, too wide. Get out of the way of Super Stepper there. He's in third place in GT1 and try regroup and go again. Grim Reaper and Story VS in 5th and 6th there, and we got a Vivo in 7th, I think that is. Wait, Super Stepper's probably... no, Super Stepper was in 3rd, so those were 4th, 5th and 6th. I lost a lot of time to Brad Starr there, but hey, it is what it is. Managed to catch up in this bit after he got overtaken by all of those. That was the GT2 car of Codex. Okay, that was fun. The rule is on that section, when we have obviously the barrier coming up on the pavement, it's whoever's ahead has right of way. So I really could have just gone straight there and completely blocked him off and made him hit the barrier, but I tried to move out a little bit to give him space, and then we just got caught up together. So that's unfortunately what happened there. Pesby first disconnection, unfortunately, from GT3. John will have increased the gap at that point. He'll be much further ahead now. Nice little cut back at the hairpin. Been a while since I've done one of those. Starting to get a little bit more used to the Warner. Again, I come into these PC races completely blind. I've never driven these cars on the track before, which puts me at a disadvantage, certainly initially. But at this point I think that disadvantage is definitely going to have been enough for John to take the win on this one anyway, because he's got such a huge lead already. We'll have a look at the times as we go through, and I'll check the GT2 as well and GT1. So John is now 31 seconds ahead after 9 laps. We've got O'Dan in the lead of GT1, 1 second ahead of Cloud McShort. Super Stepper's very close by in third. Super Stepper does need to win this race, by the way, to keep his championship hopes alive. And in GT2 we've got Michiski currently in the lead, ahead of Sugar Free Nos in second, Blah in third. Haven't really caught up to John at any point. I haven't really lost time either. It's been pretty consistent at that 30-second mark since I stopped having the incident, so yeah, could be maybe a boring second place. We've got a bigger gap to Bradstar now, it looks like. Well, that's one way to lose a boatload of time. Oh, Cloud McShort entered first, so we've got a battle going on in GT1 for the lead. So we've got GT1s coming around again. Cloud McShort, GT1 leader, my teammate. Nicely done from him. Go down in second, Super Stepper in third. I'm going to come into the... Oh, I can't come into the pits. Okay, I'll let... God damn it. Okay, that was a nightmare. I was trying to get into the pits there. I didn't realise Bradstar was up the inside of me that much. I want to come into the pits just to fix this up, just to be able to run at the proper pace. So I'm going to end up behind Bradstar again as soon as I come into the pits. But I was able to catch up and and overtake with a damaged car. I should be able to do it with a car that's running okay and fixed. But I'm just thinking back to the a season 1 race in the Dilettante. I hadn't practiced with that at all, and I had damage on it all the way through the race, and I was about 2 seconds per lap off the pace of what I should have been running, but I didn't know it. I didn't know at the time because I hadn't practiced it, so I didn't know a representative lap time that I should be on, and the same is true of this race. So I just want to come into the pits just to kind of make sure, really, and get it fixed up and just run at the pace that it's possible to run at with a proper car that's not damaged. The damage on this car may not be affecting it at all in terms of pace, but I just want to do it anyway. And I'm not going to be winning the race, you know. I'm 50 seconds behind John now. It's pretty much a battle over second place between myself and Bradstar. We've got Dark Alex as the next person in the GT3 class, 37 seconds further up the road, so... So there goes Bradstar. My car's fixed up now, so it may not make a difference, but we'll see. Super Stepper entered first. Okay, so there's a change in GT1. Pretty significant one as well. To have any hopes of winning the championship on the PC side of GT1, Super Stepper needs to win the last 2 races. Doom Penguin isn't racing in the last 2 races, so can't be there to take points off him, but already has enough points so that it's only Super Stepper who can overtake him. I mentioned this in the last recap video, but Super Stepper does need to win the next 2 races and get those points to be able to win the championship. So we'll see if he can do it. So we've got the GT2 leader going to overtake us, Michiski. Looks like he's got a pretty decent lead in GT2. Tailgate is good in the corners, but it bogs down on the acceleration. Yeah. Okay. Battle for second place in GT2 looks very, very close. I don't want to get caught up in that. My teammate who's in the lead of that second place battle. I'm going to have the pace on the straight. Best place to let them go is probably going to be the hairpin. He's still too far back. Difficult with the tailgaters. Looks like Martin Mann had a crash who was in 3rd place in GT2, so Sugar Free Nos has got a little bit more leeway. My teammate's doing good. Nos 2nd place in GT2, Cloud McShort up there in GT1. This is where the Tailgater will catch up. All the way around the outside. Yes. I felt like he was going to defend that a bit too hard. Oh, that was a fun move. I like the Warner. Oh, Dan, 2nd place in... Could have gone on the inside. Cloud McShort and a Vivo up next. Just get out of the way. That's second, third and fourth directly in front of us in GT1. Yeah, the gap to John's remained pretty much the same. Got the pace, just too big of a gap. Not going to be able to catch up. Starting again. Yeah, I did say the last half hour of these races is where it hits me, and here it is again. The fatigue is just unreal. You know what, well done to Codex. He's had some pretty horrible races. You know, being beaten by GT3s can't be nice, but the same goes for a few of the others that I've mentioned in previous races. Well done for sticking it out and continuing in the race all the way to the end, despite being way off the pace. You're a better man than many. Many would have quit out way before now. Good job. Me and John have been on pretty much equal pace throughout the course of this race, when I haven't been making mistakes or getting caught up in incidents. So it would have been nice to have had that battle, similar to the North Loop, I guess, in that respect. It would have been a similar battle to the North Loop, but it was very similar to the last LSGP round where I didn't have the turbo. And that was the reason that we couldn't have a battle. This time it's just been the fact that he started on pole position, got away, Didn't get caught up in any incidents. I've been making mistakes. Other than that, the actual pace in general has been pretty much the same. So, did we get the notifications? The people finishing? I didn't even see them. Vivo finished in 2nd, Dan finished in 3rd, Cloud McShort finished in 4th. Only 5 seconds separating those. Wow, close race all the way through. I'm losing it. I need this race to finish now. I'm so tired. There's Brad start. He's caught me up again because of that. I had a massive gap. GT2s are starting to finish. Mountain Man gets the win in GT2. Wonder what happened there. He was way behind the lead at one point. Chisky was all out on his own. Chisky was in 2nd, really close. And there's the timer. A decent 2nd place there from me, I would say. I think I've had the pace to be battling with John, but starting from pole position and not getting involved in incidents on the first couple of laps, he was pretty much gone from the start, never looked back. So, only 4th finished in GT1. Super Stepper kept his championship hopes alive, getting the win. Ovivo, Dan and Cloud in 2nd, 3rd and 4th were only separated by 5 seconds in the end. Mountain Man got the win ahead of Machiski in GT2, and John got a big win ahead of myself and Bradstar in GT3.